reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Justin.
I'm your other host, Quincy.
Hi, Quincy. I just noticed something that popped up in the top of our little chat bubble on Twitch. I don't know if you see it, but I definitely see it.
I'm still jumping in on ours.
Okay. So for the listeners, I just see the Duolingo owl.
Oh, subscribe to earn drops. Yeah, I ended my Duolingo after all that AI bullshit.
Yeah, now they're trying to do something else with AI teaching you how to play chess. And I'm like, that's neat. And that's what it should have been. Hey, thanks.
Question.
Yeah.
If I tell it don't show again, will it not show me any drops again or just the Duolingo drop?
Just the Duolingo one, as far as
Cool.
I know. I'm just gonna hit dismiss and let it run for the week,
Yeah.
but
I don't fuck with Duolingo anymore. I hear Mango's really good.
Mango.
I haven't tried it yet, and then there's one that's like through the libraries. I don't remember the name of it.
Oh.
Yeah. I can tell you all kind of library apps to use though, if anyone ever wants to know.
Yeah. I'm okay with learning another language. I want to take it on my pace, so I wouldn't want to have anyone being like, "Hey, you missed a day." Man, leave me alone. I'm learning a language on my time. But
I have proven to myself that I am not good at learning languages. I took 2 years of Spanish, did not go well. Tried learning Spanish again using Duolingo, did not go well. Did best with French, and even that I didn't learn much of.
As Sock says in chat, you sort of speak Australian, and that's somewhat right. I do speak a little bit of the Australian lingo, a little bit of the bazzes and dazzes, and
is that mostly curse words though?
No,
because that's where I start most of my languages.
Oh, okay, I know a few. I think I know a few of them.
Well, we all know their favorite.
Yes. And, I mean, you know, if you don't know the curse words, then how are you supposed to really interact with the people?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Slang is big.
Gonna just say it right now, Nintendo's in a lot of heat, and I'm avoiding talking about them until I get some definitive proof about it. But, you drink anything special over there, Q?
I have the leftover of Dr. Pepper, which probably won't get finished because the ice melted. I hate to be wasteful, but ugh. And then I have just a normal K-Cup.
Yeah, normal K-Cup. I'm just drinking water. I have had a very rough week, and I'm just kind of detoxing with water.
What is floating underneath Kirby?
I believe those are... I forget their name, but they are enemies of his. They have, like, little swimmer goggles on, and when you poke at them, they get angry. Hang on, let me pull up a new thing and see if I can't figure out who they are.
We have an ad running right now on the stream for Blue Apron. I never tried that one. I only ever tried when we had
HelloFresh?
Yes, thank you. My brain just like fried for a second there.
A blipper. They are called blippers.
Okay. I didn't play a lot of Kirby. I mostly played the handheld Kirby's.
Blipper. Yeah, I don't know. They had different looks, but then when you hit them, they just kind of... This is the one that I know from the yarn. But, you know, let me minimize this. All right. Water has been my best friend over the last couple of days, and sugar-free sodas. I feel like I've done a lot to reduce my sugar intake, but I'm still gaining weight. But that's probably also because I don't exercise as much as I used to. But we continue on. Anyways, we got a couple Humble Bundles to go through. Badoo. I said Badoo. First one is the Wartober, a Warhammer bundle that Warhammer officially licensed out and is very helpful with. It seems like Games Workshop is now being a little bit more open about helping individuals than before. What with now offering the Warhammer Space Marine Anniversary Edition, the first one, not the second one. Battle Sector with almost all the DLC. Inquisitor, Martyr, the turn-based XCOM-like game. The 2 orc games, Shoot as Blood and Teeth, and Daka Squadron. The Left 4 Dead-ish fantasy clones of Vermintide and Vermintide 2, and Warhammer Chaos Bane, the what I'm gonna call the week of the hack and slash games. Just play Diablo. All for $12, which is a pretty dang good deal. And it helps.
I've only played Space Marines 2.
Oh, that's right. You never played the original, did you?
No, I did play a little bit of one of the turn-based ones.
Probably Inquisitor.
Whatever's on Game Pass.
Oh, I would have to look at it. I don't remember.
A whole other thing. I don't think we have that on our docket to talk about the Game Pass stuff, do we?
Yes, I do. I have it over.
Okay.
Let me make sure. Right
well,
there.
Not just the games. I'm talking the prices, and I'm talking the cloud thing. And all
that. Yeah.
But if you have a spot for it, we'll talk about it all then.
Yeah, I have it right there. Okay. And it helps out Coral Guardian, which is very simple in protecting and restoring coral ecosystems worldwide by working hand in hand with local communities who depend on them. Coral is actually really fucking important, guys. If you got $12, go and support this one. And also start learning some very interesting lore. Badoop. Wired Productions Safe in Our World Anniversary Bundle. 13 very interesting games for $20 featuring gory, cuddly carnage, a game we talked about a long time ago that we kind of got a little gray on and then we didn't hear much from. But if you want a hack and slash that's a little gory and beating up stuffed animals that have blood and guts in them, this is a game for you. Bulwark Evolution Falconeer Chronicles, which is a sequel to the Falconeer down below. A very interesting story-based flight sim. I actually really enjoy the look of this game. If I had some extra cash, I'd throw it this way. Martha is Dead, a storytelling horror game, a psychological thriller set in 1944 Italy. And I haven't seen very many good psychological horrors in a while, but watching that trailer was pretty good. Deliver Us the Moon. I played this on Game Pass. It is still available on Game Pass, and it's okay. It's a thriller, but with a lot more story and exploration embedded. It's okay. It's fine. Grip, where you can race on either the floor or the ceiling. It's okay. It does disorient very often. Arcade Paradise, where you...
I feel like break my brain.
It's not too terrible, but it is terrible if you keep jumping between the ground and the ceiling on and off, and it does get very disorienting, but it's very pretty. Arcade Paradise, a game where you start off in a laundromat and can turn that laundromat into an arcade, despite your father's wishes. I forget who originally hands it down to you, but in short, you turn it into an arcade. And
I think I drove by a new arcade today. I need to go back and check. I was rushing home to do the pod.
Ooh, I like arcades. Arrow 2. A very interesting, and this one has 100% positive rating on Steam, so this is another one that's very interesting. A side-by-side, I would call it an Ikaruga clone with a little bit of music, trance-style gameplay. It looks very simple and very... Why is this running in like a 360 box? Like, this is meant for mobile? Even still, the trailer that I saw wasn't this one, but it does look very fun, very Ikaruga. The Falconeer, a game that is on Game Pass right now. I actually really enjoy the Falconeer. I only made it past the first area. I should go back to this one. It does definitely give me a want to play through this story. Those Who Remain. I've heard about this one. This was supposed to be a Stadia launch title. And, well, we all know how the Stadia went. But this one is a docket-style exploration game where you are just trying to figure out who's left and trying to keep them safe while, well, a mystery still unfolds. Fractured Minds, a nice little psychological horror that is about a young girl trying to just get out safely. Tin Hearts, a narrative storytelling game of Toy Maker, I
That's the
believe.
Toy Soldier one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you play a little toy and you're going from point A to point B. A little bit of It Takes Two-ish mechanics kind of thrown in. The Last Worker, I like its art style, but I know nothing about it except it's yet again another narrative story. It looks like it's VR, but with a little bit more of you can do VR, but you can choose not to. And then the mobile port moved over of Tiny Troopers Global Ops, twin stick shooter that was, as said, on mobile, kind of nudged into PC. Only has a 47% positive rating on Steam, but I think it's just because it's a mobile game with couch co-op, which is very uncommon of today. But what's major about this one is the charity. It is Safe in Our World, proudly supporting mental health awareness. We work with the industry to advocate for better mental health and well-being support, helping employers implement policies, training, and resources. We also reach out to gamers to signpost to life-saving resources, raise awareness, and share vital information about mental illness. We strive to eliminate the stigma around mental health, to make it a natural topic of discussion, and to promote the dialogue so people are not afraid to reach out for help if they need it. If you need help out there, do not be afraid to do so.
And remember, if you have issues talking to people, there are numbers you can text too.
Yes. And last but not least, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Heroes in a Half Shell book bundle. This one's a beefy one. This one is not one collection, not two collection, but 23 out of the 35 items in this are the collection books. You are getting not 4 digits of paper. No. You are getting 5 digits of paper from what I'm to understand. You get a shit ton of comic in each of the IDW collections, and you get 1 through 18, I believe. Let me do a double check. I believe it's right here. Yeah, you get 1 through 18 of the IDW collection. You get almost all of the Last Ronin. You get the Last Ronin, Lost Years, and Revolution, or Re-Evolution. You get all 5 of the volumes of Saturday Morning Adventures. You get the 40th anniversary with a Rob Liefeld? Is that right? No, Eastman.
Liefeld's
Yes,
Walking Dead.
yeah. Brain skipped a beat. But you get an
Hey
original
man,
cover.
indie creators who have had a hell of an impact, you know?
Yes. And then you get the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Volume 1 Return to New York Aftermath, which is a pretty good subset, I guess. I haven't really read into it, but I've seen covers. And a couple other very interesting independents beyond that. And the IDW sourcebook for the tabletop game, if you happen to want to play a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. Hooey. All for
This is
$30.
also perfect timing, as they've just dropped a trailer for a short for TMNT it is connected to that last anime movie that came out, that will be releasing during the trailers of during the trailers of the SpongeBob movie. But before we move on, what charity was that for?
It is for Make-A-Wish, which has helped out many children. I believe 450,000 wishes to children, and more than 30,000 last year alone. Go visit worldwish.org or wish.org if you happen to want to make one yourself. A donation, that is. And then kind of just coinciding with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the trailer is actually kind of adorable looking.
It is adorable. I like it.
And talks about copyright infringement and how your likeness can be pulled for anything, and what you could possibly do about it. Oh boy. So, over this past week that I've had beyond the podcast, we weren't here last week, so I said I'm going to keep trying. And on Wednesday, I kept trying. 12 times I had tried that night, and man, Monster Hunter got hard quick. Over the last couple of days after that, 5 here, 7 here, 45 times I have fought that Omega Plantes. And I finally beat him.
I mean, you're better than me. I haven't been able to count how many times I've tried Iceberg Lounge.
Yeah. I finally beat it. I got my Chocobo. Every time you get on the Chocobo, you hear the Chocobo theme song. I was like, this is great. This
Chocobo all day.
Yes. I love it. I love it to death. You get of course this background, you get the nameplate, you get the cool pose, you get an Omega that follows you. It's overall a very good success, but people are still demanding, oh, this is too hard. Make it a little easier. Bring down the health pool a little bit. And I say, you guys asked for this. You said the shit was easy. You said the Arch Tempers were too easy.
Like, go play something else.
Yeah.
Like, if this isn't hard enough for you, go play something else. Don't ruin the fun for everyone else.
Yeah, and Omega.
Those games exist for people like you.
and there is a harder one. There is a harder, more difficult Omega. There is Omega Savage, and Savage apparently has a third more health normally, and strikes a little bit faster. And I'm like, I was already having a fucking rough time with the original. All I wanted was the fucking Chocobo. Now, good news, after you beat the original, you can now fight Savage whenever, even after the event's over. So I can fight him whenever the hell I feel like. I don't want to have my blood pressure spike over fighting Savage. But hooray, I got my Chocobo. Ugh. But speaking of Xbox Game Pass, yes and no, some good, some bad. Of course, more bad than good because they are raising up those prices. $30 a month.
Yeah, so I want to break this down.
Okay.
Because I have mixed feelings on this.
I do too.
So I understand prices will increase on things at times. It's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why the price is increasing on this. This is all digital. You can argue server space, yada yada yada, but I don't see it. I feel like I feel like this is mostly greed. Everyone's talking about how it's a 50% increase, and it is $10 increase, which equals out to 50% of the price.
Okay.
So it's taking it up to that $10. Where I'm at personally, people canceled like crazy, so severely that it crashed the website.
I've also heard that.
I did not go and cancel.
Okay.
The reality is I play a lot of my stuff through Game Pass. And I have my Game Pass to where it's like my Game Pass for the computer, my Game Pass for the PC, or Game Pass for the console, and then my gold are all wrapped into one.
Mm-hmm.
So I did not choose to cancel because for me, yes, it's a piss off about the price increase. I fully support people canceling, and I think that it's the best chance of getting them to lower the price back down or have only 25% or something like that. The only reason I didn't cancel, and I'm not saying people should not cancel if they don't want to, absolutely cancel if you want to. I chose not to because I stopped and went, $30 is still cheaper than me buying one new game a month, and I get hundreds of games to play.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at on it, but I understand people's frustrations.
Right.
The second thing people are frustrated about that I am also fully in support of, but also mixed on at the same time. Like, I want to say I'm fully supportive because everybody has the right to their opinion, but I'm looking at it from a completely different logical point why it doesn't bother me.
Okay.
They are releasing cloud gaming as a free thing now. You no longer have to pay to use cloud gaming like we have through Game Pass. But if you're using the free tier, you have to watch ads.
That's not too terrible.
And people are pissed off about this because they're saying it should just be free, to which my thought process is, yeah, if you say free and then it's not free, I get it. I do. However, someone's got to pay for it. It's servers and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if consumers not paying for it, then it's on Microsoft to pay for it. Microsoft's not going to do that. They're running a business. So they're going to go through and they're going to do ads. So I'm fine with it if you're using a free service and they want to put ads on it, that's on. It's not like with Jeep putting ads in the fucking car when you're sitting at a stop. That's dumb. I bought the car. I shouldn't have to watch fucking ads. Or Samsung with the new fridge thing. They're going to put ads on the refrigerators, which I don't even understand why you have a screen on your fridge anyways. But yeah, I'm not going to watch a fucking ad before I'm allowed to get my milk. That's fucking stupid.
Or, I mean, if it was just passing ads, quiet ads, that's fine, I guess.
Reports are that it's not going to be the case. It's going to be full-blown, like, ads.
If it
There's
makes
even
noise,
talks,
it's getting buckshot.
but yeah, there's even talks that, like, it may prevent you from opening the fridge until the ad's done.
Over my dead body.
That's just people talking on the internet. I don't know that I believe that.
Okay.
But again, why do you even need a fucking fridge with a fucking screen on it? What are you gonna do? Play Skyrim on it?
Well, some people have done that, but there are people who use it with talk recipes. I've seen it. You pull up a recipe and it does talk recipes. I'm like, that's pretty cool. You know,
Yeah.
it's a plus to a
Yes.
minus. But I mean, and that's the case. I mean, you can get what is it? One of the Echo shows and have that do it.
The Echoes will do it. You can do it on your phone, laptop, tablet, TV.
Yeah, you don't need the fridge.
If you're really crafty, you can probably find a way to put it into a PSP if you got one laying around.
PSP can run Windows 95.
Bro, I just watched someone print photos from VHS tapes. Like, the technology's there.
Yeah, you sent me the thing.
With Gandalf and the Jurassic Park. The comments were wild. People talk about all the scenes that they rewatched as teenagers. You know what scenes I'm talking about, and how they would have ran out of paper. Yeah, and like the internet is such a fucked up place. So I get the frustrations on both these things, and I respect people's places of being frustrated on them. I'm not going to cancel my Game Pass, at least as at this point.
Okay. Well,
I may in the future. We will see.
Okay. Do you want the other little tidbits of plus minus ish, depending on where you are? So.
Yeah, hit me with it because I may not know all those.
So Microsoft is delaying the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate price hike for only a few countries. We are not included in that one, but it's the fact of like currency exchange and being allotted. Because, like, some people's dollars aren't really as high up as the US dollar, so they're not hiking up prices as quick, such as Australia and, I believe, South Korea. Aside from that, there are, of course, hitting the $30 mark and going up $10. They are also giving us Fortnite, what is it? The Fortnite Pass, I keep forgetting the name of it. It's their monthly
thing.
Yeah. Where you get 1,000 V-Bucks and you get 1,000 V-Bucks a month and an evolving skin, and every month you get that one extra and then the new one for that month, and then you just keep getting it the longer you stay with. And I've been with it for a minute and I keep forgetting about it. But it's only $15, so it just keeps building. It's fine for $10 extra, I guess, if you happen to play Fortnite. But have you played Fortnite in a minute, Q?
I don't like Fortnite. Like, that's the thing. Like, that does nothing for me, you know?
Yeah.
They did add a crap ton of games because they added what they're calling Ubisoft Plus Classic.
Yeah.
Which feels like an arbitrary thing to say, because if you go and you look at what they added,
I also got
some of these are not quote classic.
You are correct.
I
got news on Ubisoft. You ready for this one?
Well, let's hit that in just a second. So they threw Scott Pilgrim on here, which it's like, okay, that's arguable because it's an old game, but it only recently became available outside of like special old PlayStations. They put the Monopoly games. They put Rabbids Party. They put Prince of Persia.
The new one?
What that is? Lost Crown.
Oh, that's
Far Cry 3, Blood Dragon.
Okay.
Uno. So now every Xbox really does have Uno.
Now every Xbox has Uno.
Oddballers, Trail Rising, Trials of the Blood Dragon, not Trials of Blood Dragon. That's not Ubisoft Plus. Child of Light, Assassin's Creed Remastered, the Ezio Collection, Wheel of Fortune, The Division 1 and 2, Black Flag, Unity, Starlink, Risk, Chronicles,
Starlink,
Battles for Atlas. Far Cry Primal, Far Cry 3 Classic Edition. Like, there's some stuff here I can go on because they put on all of the old Assassin's Creed games, like all the Chronicles, Rogue, Syndicate,
Okay.
Trails of
You already
Fusion,
owned them, but
the South.
okay.
Right, I already own every single one of these. They did some more Rayman stuff, so the Rayman Legends and Steep's on here, South Park Stick of Truth.
Okay, I'm glad they brought on Rayman Legends because I haven't played that one yet. I like Rayman.
Breakpoint. Yeah, like they put a little bit of everything, Trackmania.
Okay, Trackmania is fun. I can fuck around with that.
So it's like you got a lot. But now here's where I find it funny. So it's classics is what they said, right?
Right.
Which is why what was that Star Wars game I was waiting to come out called?
Outlaws.
Outlaws.
Not there.
Outlaws isn't on here because they said classics.
It's not a classic. It's far from a classic from what I've heard.
But fucking Skull and Bones is on here.
And they've announced for 2 more seasons in their roadmap, and I'm like, who's playing this game?
It's classics only so that we don't have to give you the games we're still trying to make money off of here, Skull and Bones.
Poor guys. So, I think this ties directly right into it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
They have canceled their next Assassin's Creed game set after the Civil War, featuring a black assassin who was formerly a slave, would fight the emerging Ku Klux Klan, and leadership canceled it, concerned with the U.S. political climate and the yes gay backlash from the latest game. I get it, but I don't get it.
I don't get it. Make the fucking game.
Make the game. I mean, if you don't want to
what's going to happen? People aren't going to buy it, or people are going to buy it?
Honestly, I miss good Assassin's Creed. I want to play the latest one. It's just I've been so far out of it that it hasn't been appealing. I want to play the new one. The new one looks good. Shadows looks great. It looks fantastic. But
I'm still about 2 games behind, so I haven't gotten around to Shadows yet.
I'm 3 behind, but
apparently we also got the Rogue Prince of Persia a while back. I don't know anything about that one.
Rogue is the 2D platforming one, I think.
Now, another game they did throw on here, and I'm going to tell people right now, I'm still not going to play it because I still worry this would give her money. They did put Hogwarts Legacy on here twice. They got the regular and they got the XS. Not touching it. Little Rocket Lab also just got added, which
I heard that's a fun little mess around game.
It's a little cute little mess around one. SOPA, and then what you've got up here, Supermarket Simulator, is now on there. That's no longer under coming soon. It's officially on here. But let's talk about what you got going on the coming soon.
All right. So as mentioned, Supermarket Simulator is already on there right now. Coming soon is Ninja Gaiden Black 2 and Ninja Gaiden 4. The new one is both going to be coming out. I'm actually kind of excited for Ninja Gaiden 4. However, I may give it a little bit. I'll probably play more Battlefield 6 when that drops, just because I don't want my blood pressure to spike. It hurts my stomach to play all these really tough games like Silk Song and Monster Hunter and just continuously feel my blood pressure rising. Keeper, the game where you play as a mobile lighthouse with a bird on top. We talked about that a while ago, and now it's going to be coming soon. Ball Pit, I played this during not last Next Fest, but the Next Fest before that. I actually had a really good time. It's a nice little roguelike game with breakout mechanics. I found it to be a really good game. PAX Day, a civilization builder with a little bit of religion thrown in. The casting of Frank Stone from the world of Dead by Daylight, a storytelling game that kind of ties in his character between Dead by Daylight and an independent story. An interesting game, The Grinch Christmas Adventures. Know nothing about it. I'm not going to take guesses. Over on the PC side of things, you get Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, the enhanced edition. I actually really love Baldur's Gate. It uses D&D 3.5, 3-point-ish, and it plays slow, so you gotta play it slow. Evil West comes to everything. I was an okay fan with Evil West. It was a hack and slash when I thought it was like a Dark Souls clone. He is coming, a top-down isometric hack and slasher, only coming to PC for the game preview. And Eternal Strands, I heard about this one. I heard it was super fucking beautiful. Will be coming to everything. Not a bad lineup coming out. With the hike, I can see this being worth the $10, to be honest.
That's the thing. Is the question is it worth the $10? Because how many old things are they going to pull off to make the space for these new things? That's the question. Is the library going to stay massive, or are you going to rotate a lot of stuff out? Where are we actually getting the value in the price increase?
Well, are you ready for my first opinion on that?
Destiny,
get rid of it. Oh boy, there isn't but a week where I can't talk about Destiny. It seems I have refunded my take on the Edge of Fate. My $100 bundle I have refunded, and I have purchased Battlefield 6. I am going to listen to the upcoming Renegades, see what changes are going to be changed. I'm going to take my moment in stride. I got all the freebies that they wanted to give. I get the season passes that are going to be available through Renegades. I'm just not going to be able to play the Renegades thing until I either purchase it or otherwise. But even the player counts are showing that it's getting lower and lower and lower through Steam anyways, but I feel Destiny 2 is slowly on its way out, with Rising doing exceedingly well with 40k people playing on mobile. That's just on mobile, by the way. I don't know who's playing it through PC and through their like BlueStacks or the other one that I can't remember the name of, but to play Destiny Rising over Destiny 2, fucking wild. Anyways, on to more happier things. Badoop. Fortnite, official Fortnite Mares has a little cinematic trailer featuring Stab. Is that his name? Stab?
Ghostface.
Ghostface? Okay. I thought he had...
That's what that's supposed to be, right? I'm watching an ad, so I can only look at it.
That's fair.
Mothman... The killer from
Mothman...
Scream, right?
Yeah, the killer from Scream.
Yeah, Ghostface.
Okay. The Grabber from Black Phone, and Scooby-Doo. And I gotta say, Scooby-Doo as a bipedal with fingers, a bit odd, but not necessarily bad.
I also don't know that I want Scooby-Doo shooting at people.
Well, sadly, he is gonna be the front runner for this Fortnite Mares. And at the very end of this trailer showed Doja Cat. Once again, not really heavy on the Fortnite Mares, but she does have a Halloween skin. There was also that, I keep forgetting the weird fuzzy thing's name. I keep seeing it all over the fucking place. But this creepy thing is also getting a skin in Fortnite.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I keep hearing little kids really enjoy the scariness of that character. Also some more individual characters. There's Doja Cat looking menacing. Okay, a fine little trailer. Oh, there's Grabber. Didn't showcase in the trailer, but there he is. But Marvel.
Jason in there too.
Yeah, Jason was last year. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. We keep talking about it, and now, as of the 1st of this month, there's a demo available. You can go onto Steam, or I believe on the Xbox Store or PlayStation Store. You can now grab them, I believe. And it is only 6 characters and the first 2 stages, so you can just get a good feel of it. Huggy Wuggy, thank you, Socky. I really like the look of this game. There is just so much life and vibrance in it. I just hope that the devs don't drop the ball. Also, you get to fight Sentinel. Let's go. But
those are pretty small Sentinels.
Yeah, there's probably the big one at the very end as a boss, like in the arcade game. I like the arcade game. The Horror Game Awards had a showcase during their award ceremony. And a lot of good throwbacks to old school games such as Silent Hill 1 or Resident Evil 1, such as Flesh Made Fear. I've talked about this one before, but didn't have much to show off of it. While now there's a full blown trailer for it with a release date. And I gotta say, it looks very Silent Hill, very Resident Evil, very isometric-ish shooter when you start looking at the actual scenes of the game, where it has those locked cameras that I don't think you're a big fan of, yeah?
It's just difficult for me. Like, I respect the style and I respect people who can play it. It's difficult for me to play.
That's fair. I'm hoping that there is one more horror game that I have seen that does the locked camera view, but when you aim down sight, it jumps to the back of the character's shoulder, and all you see is just the vignette of the flashlight. And I'm like, that is stellar good stuff. I don't remember the name of that one. I just remember seeing it on Twitter, and I didn't see it during the trailers of such. But Flesh Made Fear will be dropping Halloween this year. The other game that looked very reminiscent of it, Phase Zero. This one also has the locked screens, but this one's a little more Resident Evil than the Silent Hill. This one's a little bit more of the graphical heaviness of Resident Evil than the prior game. And I honestly, this one looks fun. This one looks super good, spooky, more spooky than the Flesh Made Fear. This one doesn't have a date, I believe. I believe the demo is going to be available now. Yes, demo available now. And so go and grab that one on Steam. And for those who played Psycho Yuppie, the businessman psychological horror where everything you're doing in a cubicle is either wrong or helping Satan, comes Cathesis.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, oh, Psycho Yuppie is weird. You're sitting in a cubicle and all you hear is like demonic screeching and blood rituals going on. And you're like, well, this is a normal thing for my job. So, I don't know. But now you have catechesis. Catechesis. I butchered how to call it, but it is a very interesting one featuring a choir boy that going to school realizes there's a lot of weird shit going on in his school. And there's a demon somewhere, whether it's in him or in one of his friends, and is basically figuring it out. It is a twin stick shooter, but with a little bit more of a horror genre theme, as well as a little bit of psychological bit into it when you're trying to lock down on who is the devil in this. I am very interested. I was interested in Psycho Yuppie, but I never got through it. It got a bit weird, too weird for me. But the animation is always on point for this one, and the music. They dropped the vinyl for Psycho Yuppie not too long ago. Good looking disc. Alas, not much of a date or otherwise for it. Just a game overview for it. Hope to see more of it soon. There was a whole bunch more trailers, but I would be gushing for literal hour, almost an hour worth of trailers. So go ahead up Game Trailers YouTube and just go down to the Horror Game Awards. There is a whole shitload of indie developers making
doing videos of you reacting to trailers.
Yeah, I mean, shit. If I can make some money off that shit, I'm down because there is a lot of fucking good horror games in that mix. I just picked ones that I really liked because I like old retro style ones. There's one that looks like what the fuck is it? Dead Space, but with a little bit more you can actually walk on the ceiling and shit. And I was like, oh, okay, that's a bit trippy. I don't want to do that.
Natural was walking on the ground.
Yeah, I mean it's cool, but it's a little trippy. You can do all that.
No, the zero G sections of Dead Space were always interesting.
They worked well. They worked well for the game. Going over to the fighting game of what I'm kind of into right now. Armor King just dropped very recently, and a lot of people are really liking him. 2XKO just dropped Teemo. He looks like a bastard both in League and in 2XKO. And Warwick from the hit TV show Arcane. You know, it seems like Riot's finally getting back into their groove of just make the characters, make it work good. Don't add too much fluff. And here we go. Now Riot's finally making character after character, skin after skin. Actually doing dev talks again. Sure, Riot. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm just gonna play the beta you guys gave me, but I don't think I'm gonna go back to League. Not anytime soon, anyways. Badoo. And last but not least, for the gaming things that I have on my list, the next Steam Next Fest is October 13th to October 20th. And during that time, there will be a shit ton, and I mean a metric shit ton of demos. And if you happen to have Steam and really want to take a look at some good indie games or even some AAA games that are just trying to get their demos out there, go and check it out. Any other gaming things you got, Q?
No, I think that's it.
Okie dokie. It's time for shoe news. A lot of shoe news over the past couple of weeks. Starting with these really cool Halloween Nikes. These Zoom X labeled Neon, I believe Neon Zombie? Oh no, just labeled Halloween. Where on the insoles of the shoes got some zombies nipping at the back of your heels in this really nice glowy green-ish neon wrap with a few like tendons and brains kind of wrapped into it. I like it. I don't really like its texture, but I like it. I wouldn't want to touch the side of those shoes.
Yeah, it looks funky.
But I do like the insoles. If I could put those insoles into another set of shoes. Also, these are, I believe, Morant's? Ja Morant's. Badoo. I don't know too much about Grateful Dead, but the fact that they have a collaboration with the Oregon Ducks made me go, huh, okay, sure. And have a fuzzy swoosh and a tie-dye bottom. Honestly, it looks like a good-looking shoe, all things considered. It has the Grateful Dead 1990 stamp on the back with the Grateful Dead logo, a tie-dye kind of wave coasting through the bottom of the swoosh, some lime green with a lemonade yellow kind of accenting it. It looks fine. And then a keychain with ducks, but in the Grateful Dead bear motif. Not a bad
Yeah,
little collaboration.
I'm not a big Grateful Dead person. I don't have anything against them. They just didn't speak to me.
Yeah, same.
But what I know of like the motif of the band, this feels pretty spot on. I don't know the Ducks connection. I'm assuming they were probably from Oregon. That's the best.
Yeah, just Oregon Ducks. They are a college football team, and so I guess that or basketball. I think they're.
I think it's football.
Oh
man, the only sport I watch is baseball, and I don't watch at the college level.
Yeah, and I don't watch. I watch UFC and boxing. That's it. Like.
Yeah, see, I don't even do that. Although I did watch the last boxing thing on Netflix because my roommate.
Oh. I worry about the next one coming up, but I digress. These ones are $140 if you happen to like the collaboration. October 24th, 2025. Now it's time to get into the weird stuff. Well, kind of weird. Converse and Coca-Cola are dropping some collaboration shoes, and they look pretty cool. But I don't know if I want Coca-Cola on my shoe. I don't know.
This is also a collab with someone else, isn't it?
Just Coca-Cola and Converse.
Just Coke and Converse. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought there was like a celebrity attached to them too, but I might be thinking of something else.
Converse tapped Vince Staples to help introduce the collaboration. I do not know who that is.
Okay, there we go. That's probably what I was thinking of.
They are a rapper and actor who looks an old school actor. Yeah, White Man Can't Jump. Okay, yeah, the new White Man Can't Jump.
White Man Can Jump. Yeah.
Okay, I've seen him.
Did you just call
glances.
him old school and he's the same age as me?
He's been doing this since 2015. Yeah. He has an authentic look, and I do like the shoes. I just, as I said, I don't know if I want Coca-Cola on my shoe.
Yeah, I'm not a diehard Coke person. In fact, I generally don't go out for Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I lean more toward Dr. Pepper or now Squirt. I like zero sugar Squirt. If they did one with Squirt, I'd be like, um, there's a few people that I've run into that don't like that word.
Squirt.
Mm-hmm.
So Squirt.
Yeah, it's
Squirt's good.
Squirt's good, but they don't
I don't
like
see a problem with Squirt.
Yeah,
Squirt's fine.
But from what I can tell, it has a regular Coke
What do people
branding.
are bothered by moist?
Yeah, she don't like that one either. I don't know. So it seems like it has like a regular Coke, a zero sugar, a Diet Coke in gray, and I don't know a white Coke, but maybe like a mirrored version of Coke. But overall, they don't look too bad. $110 on October 9th. Badoop, badoop. A really cool collaboration between Lego and Nike again with these really nice, I guess I'll call them constellation, where they build up the stars to make the Lego blocks or the little swoosh. I actually really like these ones. October 25th doesn't have much of a date, but it has a nice little keychain in a holographic where they're shooting a basketball. Little stars that have said make up the Lego bricks. Do I have the insole? No insole. Oh yeah, the insole just has Lego. I like these ones. I like these ones a lot. No price tag, however. Badoop. Time to get into the weird stuff. Yeah! So, if you know the song, T-Pain and Flo Rida made a song called Low, where an individual got low with apple bottom jeans and boots with fur. And the whole club was indeed looking at her. I really like these boots. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. They are god awful. They are ridiculous.
Listen, the only reason I even entertain these is because I like T-Pain.
And even in the sneaker news post on Instagram, they said now we just need official apple bottoms to drop some apple bottom jeans for these. And honestly, that would be a great collaboration. The fact that Crocs said, yeah, sure, we'll do it. These are $160. They drop the 23rd of October. They have specific chrome gibbets, $20 packs, 5 apiece. And they are knee high. For those who can't really be here in the stream, they are knee high. Holy cow. And these things jingle when you walk. My spurs, they jingle, jangle, jangle.
Oh my god, these are terrible.
Socks in chat. I hate the idea of getting those wet. Yeah, no. I a drop of water would just run down this thing and just get it all matted. Oh man. But aside from that, on Crocs, instead of actually wearing the Lightning McQueen Croc, how about if you just want to put it up on your bag? There is a Lightning McQueen Gibbets bag charm available October 9th for $25. You can hang it on your bag.
We're making Crocs charms for bags now. Okay.
Yep. And you can add gibbets to it.
I hate this world.
And it comes with paracord in case you get stuck somewhere.
Oh my god.
Hey, paracord is very useful. Paracord is very useful.
If you have this thing, you deserve to be stuck somewhere.
That is true. That is very true. Or the bag's just going to get taken, but I digress. And last but not least from Crocs, we've talked about M&M's Crocs before, but they're doing another collaboration with even more shoes. These bright green ones that have M&M gibbets covering all of the holes for $90. And M&M, like M&M's actual, like blown up M&M's, covering a yellow Croc with little bags of M&M's covering gibbets for $80, and then the character gibbets for $28. Coming soon, I believe the 25th. It says coming soon, but I don't remember the date. Does it say on here? Oh, October 9th. Sooner than I thought. Ba-doop. So, going over to the Magic the Gathering side, I've got some good and I've got some bad. The good is we got some announcements of the future in Magic the Gathering, such as 3 really good independent ones and 3 to 4 universes beyond their collaborative effects with Marvel or other pop culture. I'm actually very excited to see where Magic the Gathering goes as far as deck building. The bad news of it is Spider-Man. Here's where the good and the bad come in. So good comes in with some returning mechanics, some really beautiful looking art. The bad is draw rates, and the set isn't really getting a lot of heat. The set is going down in cost quicker than Final Fantasy. Well, Final Fantasy is going up. I don't know why. But Spider-Man's not selling too good, and I'm kind of confused about that.
I feel like it's because people don't want to spend the money that it is, because it's not cheap.
It is not cheap.
Get everything.
That is correct. But when you look at Final Fantasy, people are still spending the $40 per collector booster, while you look over at Spider-Man's collector booster, it's roughly hitting about 12, 15.
It may also just be that there's a more of a crossover between Final Fantasy fans and Magic fans than there are Spider-Man fans and Magic. Which, when you look at Final Fantasy, you're talking something that's turn-based strategy, tactics. You look at Magic, turn-based strategy, tactics. Spider-Man's just a comic book character, you know?
Yeah. A bit of a bummer, but as said, very beautiful looking cards. All the artists are non-AI acceptable. All of the spectacular Spider-Men are very individually drawn by Roberta Ingranata, and does fantastical with all of them. Bombastic Bagman, the Man Spider with all the extra arms, the Iron Spider, so on, so on. All of the individual cards, such as with Great Power, the art cards that all come in very rarely. The Peter Parker with the flip over to the Amazing Spider-Man. Here are the other ones with the Bombastic Bagman, the black suit, the old school Spider-Man comic book cover. I'm like, these look fantastic. Even the Venom cover looking one. Where is that one? Oh,
see,
yeah.
I love all these. They're beautiful. You got the Ramita Senior right there with him walking. It was the one with him walking down the aisle. But yeah, you've got the marriage one. Earlier with Spot. Yeah, you got the
comeuppance. I like that one.
Yeah. These great ones. My whole thing is that I don't play Magic, so I'd be investing a lot of money into something just to collect it. Combined with the fact that there's no guarantee I'm getting everything when I buy it.
That is true.
That's the only thing that's stopping me from. Yeah, Imposter Syndrome. That's really cool. I like the Madam Web one too. Doc Ock right here.
Yeah.
I really like the Doc Ock look she's got going on.
There is so many really good cards in this, and Magic the Gathering gotten a little bit more both simple and more difficult, but at the same time there is, of course, the beginner syndrome of how do I play. The basic of it is you have to play to play, and so it takes a little bit of time and effort. I really love this Green Goblin card. But I'm just frustrated that all of these really good cards, all of these amazing cards are just going to be not left behind, but they're not getting the love they deserve. Now, you can of course get singles and the individuals. It's just some people are charging an arm and a leg for certain ones. Right now you can probably get some of these in individuals. Some of the spectaculars, some of the these ones here, the spectaculars, are going for upwards of $1,000 in foil. So at least there's the value in if you get these in the collectors. The Let me do a search. This man right here is worth about $1,300, give or take. And I can see why. I really like this card. It's a good-looking card. It's a good working card too. It's already banned from actual modern play, which is a bit of a bummer, but it's still cool to look at. Sadly, there is no 1 of 1 in any of this. Like there needed to be more, I think, more serialized cards. If there were serialized cards, just because if there was only an X amount of soul stones in the world, I think that would have made the set a little bit more better, personally. But Soulstone's just a high grade mythic. A beautiful mythic, but still. I'm excited for what comes next. We may be getting another Secret Bloomburrow, but also over on the other side of the Magic of the Gathering stuff, we're getting some secret layers. Now, when I first saw the trailer for one of these secret layers, I was like, man, this is a late April Fool's joke. Oh, it's not an April Fool's joke. I'll get to that in a second. First one is an artist series, Karen Yanner. Beautiful artworks for Armageddon, Lord of the Pit. Fantastic art. I wish they were full arts without these borders. Oh my god, they'd be amazing to look at. Going down, we have Jaws, Terror of Amity Island. I thought I showed you this. I don't know if I did.
Yeah, no, you sent me, someone sent me, and I'm pretty sure it's you, 2 different videos of stuff from Magic. So one was the announcement of something we haven't talked about yet.
Yeah.
And the other one was like the big, like a big not big breakdown, but like a quick breakdown of big announcements, one of which was Jaws.
Okay. But these cards look fantastic. Really good looking Jaws poster style full art card. Showcases that it's a 5/5. It's of course it's a fucking mountain card. All of these are mountains. Oh my god, these are fantastic. $39.99 for the non-foil, but if you want the rainbow foil, $10 more. Now, here comes the weird ones. Dwight Schrute, The Office.
You ignorant slut.
I'm sorry? What did you just call me?
Dwight, you ignorant slut. It's
I know
from the show.
I know. He is an interesting individual, and they gave him some interesting cards, such as Steel Shaper's Gift, which is now called Dwight's Weapon Stash, where you search your library for an equipment card, reveal that card, put it in your hand, shuffle. Swords to Plowshares, which is a unique card to him. Exile target creature, its power gains life equal to its power, which is good for regenerative creatures. But he also gets a card, Dwight Schrute Hayking, which is a reprint of Heliod Sun Crowned. He is indestructible. Gains, whenever you gain life, you put a 1/1 counter on any creature you got. Get out of here. I'm mad that you can run a commander deck with Dwight. But going down a little bit further, you get even more legendary individuals that you can run in different Dwight commander decks, including a Planeswalker that looks a little terrifying. But it's Garruk, the shapeshift of him, which is kind of interesting. $30 for the non-foil, $40 for the foil for those. Dreaming Darkly, a pretty good another artist run. I actually really like this art style, but I don't think I would want any of these in my deck personally. A good Rune of the Hidden Realm, Soul Herder, and then the Enchantment Guardian Project.
Those are not interesting.
Yeah, I'm just not much of a green player. But I digress. 30, 40, non-foil, rainbow foil. Now for the fun ones. I'm okay with Iron Maiden. I only know maybe 3 songs from Iron Maiden.
Yeah, I respect their music. I never went super hard in Iron Maiden. There's a few things I like, maybe like one or two have ever made the playlist type of thing. But their art has always been really interesting, and their brand deals on it have always been really interesting because like you won't hear or see, and then suddenly, hey, there's a shit ton of Iron Maiden vans. This was like
Yeah. And then
a decade and a half ago
and
at this
then
point, 2 decades
and then
ago, and
Eddie
then
just
this.
popping up just randomly in Fortnite, and I was like, oh, oh, that was an interesting crossover. Was not expecting it. But now we have Iron Maiden Secret Lair with the album art of Killers, The Number of the Beast, Live After Death, Somewhere in Time, No Prayer for the Dying, and Fear of the Dark. All of these Eddie clones, or whatever the heck this thing is. Unearth is not a bad card. I would probably throw this in my deck just because it looks super fucking cool. Animate Dead, I'm not. I just don't play black decks all that much, but I digress. However, there's even more. Iron Maiden Eddie Unchained with a very nice looking Windfall full art that I really like. Eddie goes to the Navigator, also gets a full legendary creature card, and Eddie the Judge also gets another one. They really like doing shape shifting style of commander deck legendary creatures, which I can really appreciate. Also, some pretty other cool full arts for Iron Maiden, a artifact at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep. This target deals X damage to that player, where X is the number of cards in their hand minus 4. Oh, so if they're a milling, and then Mind Crank. Uh, I can't read that. Whenever an opponent loses life, that player mills that many cards. Oh, it works tandem. Very nice. And then, last but not least, Trick or Treat. Oh, wait, going back up to prices. $29.99 non-foil, $39.99 rainbow foil for those. And then for the Trick or Treat, once again, not anything I would run, but some very, very unique art, and I can really respect them. I like this Voja Jaws of the Conclave kid in a wolf costume. Uh, I also really like the Liberator Urza's Battlethopter, a artifact creature that's a little red wagon that's dressed up as Urza's Battlethopter. $29.99 non-foil and $39.99 for the rainbow foil. Okay. Brace for impact, because these ones I have no idea why they decided to make them. Fox, you're in chat. What is your relationship with Furby? While you do that, I'm going to take a nice drink.
Let me talk about Furby while we wait for the response. Um, my grandmother would collect the most random shit, and for a while she collected Furbies. Every time they came out with a new version of Furby, she had to have it.
Gotcha. Okay.
She also had all those dancing hamsters or wherever the fuck they were that would sing and dance.
Okay.
You remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
right?
yeah, things like that. Yeah.
Okay.
You get your response in the chat.
I had one, took its skin off. Okay, all right. I mean, fair to say that's kind of what they do in the not the first one. The first one's very Lisa Arts, very bright,
Lisa
very
Frank.
Lisa Frank. That's it. Very bright, very
I will give
vibrant.
the middle one very much has Lisa Frank thing going with like
Yeah, this one
the
kind of
tie-dye look.
does. Down in the bottom, you get a soul ring, which looks very unique. They look cute. They look fine. However, Chromatic Lantern also is a pretty good card in itself. $29.99 for the non-foil, $39.99 for the rainbow foil, but if you want the confetti foil, that is $60 for the confetti foil. Now, The Gathering. Tormenting Voice looks a little creepy. And you got Tamiyo's Safekeeping, which has a couple Furbies hanging around. I guess Tamiyo would be an advocate for the Furbies.
I think that first one on the second row is the true terrifying one here.
The miscast, doing the shielding.
No. First one, second row.
Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah. I don't know why the fuck it bumped up to the top. Tormenting Voice. Yeah, that one. Yeah, definitely. And then there's a Phyrexian Arena. I don't know why a Furby would go fucking around with Phyrexians, but it does make sense.
Socks in the chat. Furby cross Dwight deck wasn't on my 2025 bingo card. I mean,
when you now have Spider-Man, Final Fantasy, Dwight, fucking Furby, Fallout, and Warhammer, Doctor Who, The Hobbit, or not The Hobbit, I'm sorry, Lord of the Rings, and D&D kind of rolled up in your deck. And you can have, and Cyberpunk. It's like, come on. There is just so much there. There's the odd bodies also. I didn't want to show anyone this because of the weird bodies, including this one right here. But
the fuck are these?
So the odd bodies.
Wait. So what you're telling me is the beak isn't the mouth?
So Umbrist Fear Manifest. I have seen the real card of this. This one's scarier. Maddening Cacophony is okay. I think it's the best out of all of these. Spellskite's whatever.
Spellskite looks like it can tell you how you die.
Yeah. It's
although the legs add a little bit of terrifyingness to it, but the eyes, it looks like it can look at you and it'll just begin to tell you exactly how and when you're gonna die.
Yeah. So once again, 30 for the non-foil, 40 for the rainbow foil, and 60 for the confetti foil if you want to make it even more sparkle. The Super Scare Secret Drop drops October 13th, so all of these will be available on the 13th. Go and get your pre-orders in. I think they are available for pre-order now or tomorrow.
There you go.
What?
Just jamming out the fucking Iron Man hardest or fuck as you play your Iron Man deck, and then you slap down a Furby card.
Yeah. A Jaws deck might actually be a pretty good one because I've heard Sharks are actually starting to do their up and ups again. So having an actual Jaws card that's playable, yeah, I'm down with that idea. Wherever a non-creature artifact is sacrificed or destroyed, Jaws deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Go back to the Furby card real quick. I want to see which one Socks is referencing in her joke.
Serum Visions. That would be this one, the one with many eyes.
Yeah, pretty much. She says Serum Vision is how you look at your Uber Eats delivery person when you're high at 11 p.m.
Yeah, thank you, my
liege,
for my
let me
food.
say, I have directly dealt with a high person when I used to deliver Uber Eats, and it was not 11 p.m. It was like 2 in the afternoon, and they were so high they forgot they ordered the food.
Oh. But for those who wish to purchase the Magic the Gathering booster boxes, hey, if you want to send one our way, it is on the throne down below if you happen to be on the Twitch stream. Please and thank you. Badoo. Fisher Price and Mattel always collab to make the little people figures, and they're finally doing an odd one that wasn't on my bingo card. Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I didn't see this happening. Wait, who is it?
Beetlejuice.
Sorry, one more time.
Nah. They got a nice, good-looking Lydia.
I got Kai with that, I think. I want to say I got her with it
the
other day.
And,
she may have stopped before 3.
Did you at least say it's Showtime or anything like that?
Showtime.
Yeah,
no.
With that. I
should have.
But having a figure for the main man himself, I forget their names. The ones who had recently deceased, and Lydia. Do the comments have anything about it? And is that sandworm available, or is that just a prop?
I think the sandworm's just a prop to sell it, just like the statue and whatnot.
Because if the worm was available,
and if
I
you're
would
talking
say
about the people, by the way, the couple are the Dietzes.
The Dietzes.
Oh wait, no, the Dietzes are the family, not the couple.
Yeah.
No, it's tip of my tongue.
Her tongue?
Oh my god. Barbara. And why can't I think of Alec Baldwin's character? Adam.
Okay. Okay. I like the fact that they did their changed faces for these little people one collection, but would you get these for a kid? Honest.
I mean, depends on how much into Beetlejuice the kid is. Like my brother loved Beetlejuice when he was a kid.
Fair
My mom
enough.
tells the story about dropping him off at preschool and how the first day he cried like crazy. The second day they mentioned that they were watching Beetlejuice.
And he said, "Oh shit."
So,
Okay.
but that's the other thing is we also grew up in a different time. Jurassic
Yeah.
Park was a family movie when we were kids. If you think about it, people are being
Yeah.
eaten alive by dinosaurs.
Ah.
We grew up watching Men in Black as a family comedy. You know, like
Memory wiping is a hazard, people. It's not a good thing. Yeah. But
Kay,
even
you ever
still,
flashy thing me?
huh?
Kay, you ever flashy thing me? No. I play with you, Kay. You ever flashy thing me? No.
No. Another interesting collaboration between Creations and
So,
Goosebumps.
I looked into this for my girlfriend. This set is so expensive.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Let me pull up the. It's Beauty Creations, right?
Mm-hmm. Beauty Creations and Goosebumps. Here, let me also follow you on this so I can. Oh boy.
Because they also have a Nightmare
Okay,
Before
well,
Christmas one.
it's not too fuck out of here. It's not too terrible for like the if looks could kill sample with mirror blush set.
I mean, the mirror
$7
is
for the Monster
just
Blood
a
lip
mirror.
gloss. $12 for the Ouch cosmetic bag. It's not terrible.
I don't know, dude. $67 for the full set.
Uh, well, it also comes with the collection kit, which is $59, which is an eye cream. Wait, hold on. What is in this? Can I get a zoom? Can I get a big
So,
zoom?
so the $67 set is the mirror, the shadow and face palette, the lip balm, the pH lip and cheek oil, and the
Okay,
jelly mask with the
that's
pouch.
okay. So that's where the money went off to was the eye cream. Okay, because I'm like, why did it go from like $12 to 59 for all of it? And I was like, okay, so that has the extra little individual bop.
I don't know. I
So
just feel like 67's awfully high for this stuff. Because, like, let's be honest, that bag's gonna break.
12,
The mirror's a mirror on
34,
cardboard.
42, 42 plus 7 is 49, and then the bag. So technically, you're saving a little bit overall.
Yeah, well, that's how these normally work. That if you buy the set, you
Okay, but yeah,
maybe maybe because I don't buy very much makeup and face stuff. Maybe I think it's more expensive than it truly is. They
I
also have
mean,
a Tokidoki set, a Powerpuff Girls set, and a Nightmare Before Christmas set.
ooh. Also, yeah, we forgot to fucking mention it's motherfucking spooky month.
It is spooky month.
Like you can't see me
I've
doing
already
it.
been doing my spooky movies. Doing the spooky thing is spooky time thing.
Hold on a fucking minute. Oh,
Oh
okay.
dear lord.
I'll talk about that in a minute. I'll talk about that in a minute.
You just had like an epiphany, didn't you?
Yeah. Let me do this. Let me do this. So Socks in chat
Oh my
with
god. ColourPop has a Shrek collab.
I just pulled it up.
Um,
Holy shit! Yeah, you want it expensive? Oh.
how much? The couch is blocking it.
So $115 for
Oh
the
fuck.
full collection set. Oh boy, Beware Ogre, the pretty okay looking palette, very metallic-y, for $25. So this one's a little bit more pricey. I like the little gummy worms with the ogres are like onions body glitter. Dragon's Keep, which are a pretty fair looking eyeshadows, or I'm sorry, mascaras and eyeliners. Um, you know, There are bits and bobs here and there that look fine. But yeah, 115 for the entire collection is a little... anything else from that? Let me see. Trick or treat? Trick or beat? Clowns!
And then Glamlight has a Scooby set.
A Scooby-Doo set? Ooh. Who'd you say? Glamlight?
Yeah. Glamlight. I've never actually heard of them.
Oh.
So I don't know. But yeah, they have it. There's a Scooby one, a Velma one, a Daphne one, and then a different Scooby one, or I don't know if you can get them all. Oh, you can get the lip balm sets all together.
Yeah, you get the lip balm sets all together, $59 for a pretty okay looking set, 22 a piece, so it saves you about $7. Or a Scooby-Doo Scooby Snacks lip duo. Very very nude tones, very nude tones comparative. While Daphne does have a very nice shimmery pink, Velma has a deeper red, and Scooby's got a soft brown, like a mocha-ish color. Not bad looking. Let's see collabs. Anyone else? Betty Boop. Oh, there's Chucky. Oh, there's Ghostface. Let me see Ghostface.
I know that a while back, Wet and Wild had it looks like they still have it on.
Oh, they're sold out.
Amazon. So Wet and Wild has a Scooby-Doo set on Amazon.
Yeah. That's the very inexpensive set, though. A lot of people don't like that.
Yeah, Wet and Wild's the stuff you can buy at like Wally World.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's the stuff you generally buy if like you don't need something high price. Like you just need to do something quick and simple, or if you have a kid that's like into doing makeup and you don't want to spend a lot.
Right. Oh boy. They also have a Wonka collaboration, $115 for their full collaboration too. Owie.
These prices, man. I'm glad I don't wear much makeup.
I do like the design of them though. I will say that. But
no, like they put the work in on definitely.
Mm-hmm. But now knowing that it is the spooky month, I forgot that we got new stuff over on the good old Humble Bundle. And holy crap, this month's actually really fucking cool. Atomic Heart, V-Rising, the new System Shock, Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town, Crypt Master, which is like a typing RPG game, Shogun Showdown, which is a it's like the Spire clone, I'll call it. Hotel Renovator, which I don't think I'm going to be too big a fan of, and Caravan Sandwich, which is an exploration craftish game. Most of these games I'm probably going to activate, especially Crypt Master.
Yeah, I sent you that thing about that new like indie, or not necessarily indie. They might have an indie. Animated thing that's about like a chef going to other planets.
Yes, you did.
Ingredients.
Yes, you did. I forgot to grab it.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it.
I almost spoiled that. Okay. And moving on. Real quick, what that's helping out is the Whale and Dolphin Conservation, which is helping the fight for the welfare and natural habitats of individual whales, dolphins, and porpoises. You're a porpoise.
Oh, yeah, porpoise, you porpoise.
No, anyways. Starbucks and Hello Kitty has a collaboration come November 6th.
Real quick, that anime thing was called Spice Frontier Escape from Veltigar. And it's on their YouTube, which is Steamroller Stories.
Steamroller Stories. Okay.
And they're going to use that to try to do a series.
Gotcha. Heading over to Starbucks and Hello Kitty, however, these are adorable. However, a little overpriced, but I get it. They have gift card little packets. You know, they have Hello Kitty wearing the apron, a boxed plush wearing the apron, and all of the cups and mugs wearing aprons as well. These are adorable. These are fantastic, but they are a little bit pricey, starting at $24.95 for the cold cup, going all the way up to $34.95 for the plush. Whew. And last but not least, yeah, I'm just gonna be saying it out loud. I'm gonna be playing Battlefield 6 on the 10th of October. That shit, I haven't been excited for a game in a short minute. And like, don't get me wrong, Silksong was and something excited, but it's hard as hell. So I need something to detox.
Yeah, I'm iffy on the server since purchase, so I'm probably bowing out of Battlefield.
That's fair. And that's all that I got.
That's all I got.
Alrighty, let's go and wrap this up. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to check the links down in the description for my good old Twitter. Quincy's, I have it written down somewhere. What is it called?
Threads.
Thank you. For Zenny, if in case you want to help out the stream while also buying some very inexpensive glasses. Humble Bundle, in case you want to get some games while also helping out charities. Hero Forge still got no deals. And that's about it. At the end of days, at the end of weeks, at the end of months, at the end of years, please, for the love of God, love one another. It is definitely free to do. Night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.